Hey, welcome back. In the second clip, I was actually explaining you about the terminologies, how a 6x6 will become 3x3, and so on. In continuing of the nomenclature or the terminologies, the series of things that you should be knowing when you are following this clip is what I'm going to explain now. So, what is your edge? These are the four edges. So, when I say corner, these are the corner, and these are the edge pieces. So a right edge piece will be like 4, a left edge piece will be 4. This is your facing cube, facing side. This is your top side, which we always follow, and this is your bottom, your left, right, back. The back is this, which is the behind. So if I assume this to be the orange, then as I said, the green, blue, all those things will be there. But keep in mind, this entire piece has to be orange. Okay, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4 has to, every piece inside this should become orange. And if I fix this as orange, then the next question is how are we going to differentiate between, let's say, this piece, the second layer, the third layer, 4, 5, 6. So if you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's going to be tough for us to narrate each of them. I would assume all of them are center. Okay, so I would say that, just for sake of clarity, for you to follow it better, I would say center 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I say center 15, it is this, and if I say center 12, it is this. So just keep that in mind, it's just a numbering. I'm ordering it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This has nothing to do with what you're going to solve. It is more to explain it better for you. Okay, and same way, your left, when I say left, this is your left, and L and L prime will be the same. For example, this is L, this is L prime. Okay, and this is R, this is R prime, is U prime, and D prime, B prime. Okay, and I think I covered F. This is F and F prime. So all those things will be the same. But keep in mind, when I say F, it will be only one layer, but there are chances that I'll be using two layers, sometimes three layers, right? So I'll say this is like F. For example, if I want to make this, I'll say R, and in a 5 by 5 I said RR, right? I'll say RRR. Normally we don't be changing three cubes, it's only confusing. We will try to do one or two most of the times, and it can be individual layers that are moving. So I would say, for the clarity, I will say third layer on the top, third layer in front. So, or say this is your, if I say then the third layer, it is like 1, 2, 3. This is your third layer. Okay, and this is my fourth layer. Okay, so it is only for for our understanding purposes, because it is complex. When you start doing things, it may look to be, as long as you follow it, it will be good, but when you miss something and then you mess it up, you will not be able to revoke everything. So we have to start from fresh many cases. So just follow the convention and then see how close it is. And as I said, it is not going to be easy, at least till you get familiar with what I am explaining, because the way I see this cube is different from the way you see it, primarily because I have solved this many times. So I may be thinking that's easy and I may easily skip. But as a person who is starting afresh, if you feel like you're not following me, please comment me, give me a hint like I'm not following you at 2.33, which means at the when I'm actually explaining something at 2 minutes and 33 seconds, I am deviating or you're not able to follow me. So if you give any comments, it will be easy for me to understand what I am missing, or what is my perspective which is different from yours, because I am thinking that you also are following me in the same perspective. I may go ahead. So if you let me know, I will stop and then I'll review it, and then I'll try to see present it in a different way. So with that said, I'm going to follow almost the same thing. I'll follow this F, all those convention F prime, and to the extent possible, I'll avoid terminologies, because sometimes if you say LL or LLL, it becomes confusion. So LLL prime, this is LLL prime, right? And this is LLL. Or if I say LL, this is LL. This is LL prime. So it becomes confusing. So I'll say move these two layers, move the two left, move the two right. And if you are not following seriously, I mean, it may easily skip your eyesight at the time, and then you'll come back later. But just let me know in case that doesn't work out and you want it to be explained a different way. So that's the part that I wanted to explain, and I'm going to now go with whatever I started with, as how we solve. Take the yellow as a top, and then the orange in your front, white at your bottom, and then go for the left, right, and then the back. So that way we will build the centers, and once you build all the centers, you will go for the edges and solve each of the edge. And once you have all the edges not necessarily aligned to each other, but if you have to build the edges on their own, it becomes a 3 by 3, which is a scrambled 3 by 3. And at that point you can use any of the techniques. As I normally go with Ru's method, this time I'm going to go with maybe advanced CFOP method, or I can go for the beginner CFOP method, something I'll choose. But again, you can look at those pieces, those playlists that I have done for the 3 by 3 at the time when you're done with the 6 by 6 transforming into a 3 by 3. Okay, so thanks for your patience so far. I don't know how much of you missed any of that I said, or I did not explain it properly. If any of you are not able to follow me, I apologize for it. Please make sure that you give me a comment, and then I'll get back to you either on the forum or individually to you if you want that to be, and then help you with solving this or explaining it better. With that lengthy explanation on the terminologies, our next clip will be straight into yellow, and I already have something that is solved with yellow, so I'm going to start building the yellow center to start with. Thank you. Have a break there. Bye bye.